Morning, boys. It's a normal day in the middle of January. I just had a dream that I was walking home at night from campus, and when I looked behind me, a street lamp had now turned towards me, and the lamp was now instead of face. Then it turned into Slender Man and started chasing me. Then I tripped that bitch over, and then I woke up.
Make your bed. Look around.
I was having a peaceful morning, but then the schizophrenia hit and my shower called me into it once more to suffer in the cold and wake me up. So the past 2 years I've been bulking in the winter. Despite my small size, that helps me put on muscle. My approach is just to eat more, and I allow myself more unhealthy food than I would normally. I don't count calories, I just follow the scale and adjust accordingly. I don't like bulking cause I can't be arsed to eat so much and my face gets more puffed up.
It's Flash!
But whatever, there's no sunlight in Finland in the winter, so I get uglier anyway. Might as well maximize the gains in this period to feel better in the summer, when life smiles again and shit. I see winter as a farmer. It's like a period when you should sow all your seeds. Work hard, train hard, eat hard, don't enjoy yourself. You gotta be on the grind from October to April. Earn the right to reap your harvest in the summer. I found this approach useful at least. Maybe you use one that's even better that you haven't told me about yet? Or maybe it's time, unless you wanna make me look like a fool.
A cheeky boy.
So I downed breakfast. This is one of my heavier meals and I don't have it so often, but now it's time for lunch, and this is usually a small ass meal with mostly air inside, but it's cheap and for students, so what you gonna do? Then it's time to put on the school gear and go study, and then the workout. Now I want to talk about some problems I've been having lately. You see, I study engineering and currently I'm not that enthusiastic about the material, so I've tried to figure out what to do when motivation is lost. You probably also had something you were passionate about and then gradually that passion faded away, but it's unhelpful to believe that you can't find meaning and adventure. And it's also not true, because you definitely have interests, and where interests come from is a mystery. They can be seen as God's gift to you, just like your talents. You haven't earned them, you don't control them, but you have interests and talents. But you know how there's some things that grab you, and also some things you can't sit down and focus on even if you try to force yourself. Now, you can't do a fantastic job in something you're not motivated for, and therefore you should engage in what captures your attention, and that also has a chance of making your life good. Your interest is your future potential self trying to manifest here and now by steering your attention towards something. Well, what if the same things don't motivate you anymore? Well, it can be tricky, of course, but ask yourself questions and analyze your circumstances. What are you unhappy with? If your current actions are not aligned with your values and interests, no wonder you can't find the motivation to work, and then it might be time to redefine what's important to you and thus your actions, and that's probably called growing up. But it's 100 times better to do the wrong things and understand it and learn than to do nothing at all and just be the same dumbass 5 years later that you are now, but 5 years older. So if motivation disappears, analyze your interest and adjust your vision, set new goals and try again. Mistakes and wrong turns will happen, but you're just figuring out things you didn't know yet. The important thing is to act consciously according to your best ability and future vision. Well, whoopsie daisy, it's no longer January as I'm speaking, but March. I've been quite the busy man and unsure about editing and making videos. I want to bring as much value to the table as I can in life, and I felt like I'm needed more elsewhere than in a screen doing dumb shit on YouTube for a few people, but I'm now gonna try to master this craft as well as I can and pump out videos fast, boom boom, and make them as valuable as possible. For now, it's time to wind down with some chicken and podcast. When I bulk, I try to eat 4 times per day, 3 warm meals and 1 snack. This day I ate 5 meals though. I'm shit at cooking, so my food never tastes good, which is quite the shame, but what are you gonna do? My life isn't fun. But this is a fun meal though. Just some kind of chicken wrap with a bunch of protein. I've gotten more chubby before my cut, which I will start in April, and I always like cutting more than bulking, to be honest. I don't know, it's something about my body. But then in the evening I prepare for bed by stretching and watching a Jordan Peterson lecture, who I admire. He's gangsta.
Man, I don't give a shit. I'm gangsta.
I still stretch every evening because my body composition is disabled and I want to keep it from going completely retarded. Hopefully you had a good winter and trained hard and gained new wisdom and experience and are prepared to keep it up for summer. Thanks for watching this far, you're a G, man. I'll start uploading more and a bit different stuff. We'll see what I come up with, but I'm gonna try to make it value filled. Anyway, strength before weakness, journey before destination.